I remember this is I'm aging myself a lot. Way back in the late 90s when Walmart started a program called Direct DSDC, Direct to Store, Direct to Distribution Center.
Yeah.
And they required all of their providers to
Right.
ship an order for a store to their DC. And then they would just cross-dock it basically to the store. And that caused a huge upset in the industry, because all of those companies, if I made a curling iron or if I made nail polish or hair bows or whatever, instead of shipping a case to Walmart and letting them figure out how to break it out to their stores, they had to ship whatever store one needed and store two needed and store three needed, right? So now you're seeing that happen with food and beverage and CPG and other CPG companies. So if they want to earn shelf space and they want to have, more competitive advantage inside of a grocery store or a super center or hyper market, whatever you want to call them, they are investing to make sure that they can deliver to the store what the store needs and not pallet to the DC for the DC. So we're seeing a lot of investment in that space and automation, because again, every time you go from a bigger unit of measure to a smaller unit of measure, it's more complex and it involves more people to do the work. So that's where automation then can get a return on investment that is good.
So what does that mean for the size of the facilities then, Kim?
Well, again, as we see the retail vertical or the retail industry kind of getting smaller and closer, you'll see that the food and beverage companies some of them are getting bigger, and some of them are expanding in their footprint, a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are trying, new ways of automating to help get to that smaller unit of measure. And another thing you'll see a lot of those companies do, where if they're actually manufacturing a food or a beverage, they're moving their distribution facility very close to the manufacturing facility, so they can get the product basically from production to the grocery shelf quickly, because freshness obviously is a big issue in your food, right? You want things to be fresh, want them to be safe. But freshness is a big issue. So you'll see with the food and beverage some movement towards getting closer to the manufacturing facilities.